Your Honor.
Can you display 129? Do you have the person.
Yeah, that's Lady Justice on fire, chat. Hey, chat. That's Lady Justice on fire. He didn't mean like this judge should be lit on fire. Just Lady Justice. I can't do this. I mean, this is the most incredible. Like, this is like mathematically the worst thing you can do. I cannot think of a word. Like, it's an admission. It's also a direct attack on the person who's deliberating on the case. Like I don't understand how you could do such a thing. Do you get it? Like, your sense of entitlement has gone beyond the January 6th insurrectionists at this point, right? Because remember how I talked about the entitlement that a lot of people felt, and that's why they thought like they could just go and be like, Derek Evans has penetrated the Capitol building. You know what I mean? Like live streaming yourself as a person running for fucking a state legislature seat. During January 6th, we saw that people were just straight up like so entitled to what the government was supposed to do for them that they thought that they could get away with doing January 6th. Alex Jones has somehow gone beyond that, dude. He's gone beyond that. On as a horse in this race, shaking my head. Okay, chill, dude. I went on one time. No, I'm just kidding, by the way. This is not real. For those of you who don't know. I was mentioned on InfoWars many, many times over by a lot of his cronies and even by the big man himself. One of the greatest moments of this broadcast history was when Hassan Becker was mentioned on the Alex Jones show for my America Deserved 9/11 comments. We'll watch that segment later. I mean, he's a legend. He's an icon as a broadcaster. I can separate the man from the art. You know what I mean? I can separate the artist from the art. I can. And we'll watch that clip after we're done with him getting fucking eviscerated.
On the left of this image is our judge, correct?
Yes.
The person on the right is another judge you don't like, right?
Yes.
Okay. One of the things, you can take that down. One of the things you've been talking about a lot recently on your show, even within the past couple months, is your allegation that government officials are aiding in pedophilia, child trafficking, and the grooming of children, right?
You mean like what Jeffrey Epstein did with the Clintons?
Sure, if that's a yes. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. And on Thursday, you and InfoWars started connecting those allegations to our judge, didn't you?
No.
In fact, Mr. Jones, you're telling the world not to believe what happens in this courtroom because the judge worked with Child Protective Services, who you say is involved with pedophilia and child trafficking, correct?
Oh my God. Alex Jones, it's so fucking good, dude. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Every part of this is just relatable. Honestly, wait, hold on. After they leaked it, Alex Jones's lawyer who leaked his phone sitting there motionless trying to look like the thinker. This is 100% what I would do. Yeah, I was just like, huh. How did that get into the hands of the Sandy Hook lawyers? I love that. Every part of this is real content gold. Especially because, like, there's a clear evil and a clear good here. You know what I mean? There is no... The only people that are on the side of Alex Jones in this are the most unhinged people that haven't been Ashley Babbitt'd yet. You know what I mean? If I don't make a move, no one will see me. Yeah, I would do some shit like that too. That's me right there. Now you're probably wondering how I got here. Out here the field. Record scratch. By the way, this is the last day of the Sandy Hook case. Update right now. The Sandy Hook case has now been sent to the jury for deliberations, and the jury has been excused from the courtroom. Let's continue.
Not all of it, but it's the Texas Youth Commission got caught doing it a lot. There's been a lot of that here.
I'm not asking you that, Mr. Jones. I'm asking you, you're telling the world not to believe what's happened in this trial because this judge is involved with CPS.
They roasting you on Twitter about this?
In pedophilia, correct?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time we would like to show a clip from Mr. Jones' show on Thursday where those words are said.
By this, he means he's going to get on Twitch and make money off calling the Sandy Hook kids liars. Dude sucks. I hate that guy. This is exactly what I'm doing right now. Let's go. Let's duke it out with the fucking with the femcells a little bit. Fucking idiots. Do not engage. I mean, come on, bro. Like, look, the reality is, like, a lot of these people are very close to just like ending it all. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta fucking have fun. You just, I should be able to tap the glass a little bit. You know what I mean? Especially when, like, especially because, like, you know, they're fucking, they're going crazy. And the wildest part about it is that, like, there's so many motherfuckers that will look at that and go, yeah, he's right. I mean, yeah, she's right. They are like that. He is exactly like that. But you're a psycho. Look at their pinned tweet. What is it? That they're mentally ill and want Cash App money or something? You're arguing with a Kirby icon. Worry about that. Yeah. Oh, they're already fucking aware. Look at this. Look at this. Nerd JPEG Nation, get behind me. There you go, bro. You're going to go from fucking 22,000 followers to maybe 23. Some of those guys are going to be Nazis. I'm happy for you. I hope you do really well. I hope you fucking get a little bit of clout, okay, Kirby? Okay, Alicia? Femcells are so fucking annoying. Oh, yeah. Oh, I put a hammer and sickle in my account. They actually think you're on Jones's side? No, dude. No. They're fucking rad femmes who think, like, because I went to a fucking brothel and I'm pro-sex work, that I'm engaging in, like, child trafficking, okay? Yeah, I have 33 mutuals. That's the problem with, like, left Twitter, is that there are a million fucking unhinged people on here, and oftentimes you don't know how fucking unhinged they are until they... You are, though? Yeah, totally, man. That's how that works. Like, that makes less sense than the insane thing I thought they were saying. No, they're probably... to be as charitable as possible, most likely a lot of these fucking rad femme psychotic femcells are upset that they couldn't really get their licks off. They're most likely Amber Heard stans, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, if you type in Amber Heard, they were saying you were on Johnny Depp's side. Yeah, I know. If you type Amber Heard on the internet right now, you will get, like, the most unhinged psychos. Like, at least the fucking psychotic Johnny Depp stans are operating off of, like, preconceived, well-established misogynistic patterns. You know what I mean? They don't know better. Okay? They're psychotic. And there's plenty of that out there. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you like chose to be a fucking Amber Heard stan and are still going after it. And a lot of these pussies don't actually fucking go after anyone else. They just literally go after people like myself who already admit that Johnny Depp's a fucking douchebag and a piece of shit. Why? Because of course they can't go after anybody else because they're fucking powerless. You are literally a powerless, pathetic fucking loser. If you do that, you're a powerless, pathetic fucking loser. You're being weird. I know. That's it. No, it's not because I have clout. Asmongold has hella more clout than I do. So does XQC. Why the fuck do you think none of them are brave enough to go after fucking Asmongold or XQC, even though I would go so far as to say they had a way more pro Johnny Depp stance than myself? Because it doesn't matter. Because they're not actually trying to fucking do any of that shit. That's why they constantly fucking yell at me instead. They also know chat is gonna, yes, you're right. They know that chat will fucking link their dumbass tweets if they mention me. And that way, they can have some of the fucking hate watchers that are in here right now. There's 42,000 people watching. Some of those people are gonna be fucking psychotic hate watchers. My streamer has no clout? No, it's literally because they don't know how to execute strategy. They just kind of do low over stuff. Exactly. Anyway, let's move on because it is irrelevant ultimately. Just so funny to be like, dude, yeah, you're gonna be pro Alex Jones. Yeah. New Senator Kristen Sinema, who's okay. We'll look at the Kristen Sinema shit in a little bit, okay? Stop fucking linking me, dumb motherfuckers on the internet, okay? Please. I hate it. It's like, it's terrible content. It ruins my fucking mood. You should know better by now than to link me these fucking dumb babies, okay?
For impeachment purposes.
For impeachment purposes, yes, Your Honor.
I'd like to hear the clip.
All right. Do we have a system or just the, okay.
Yeah, it's not going to come up on.
And it won't show yet,
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't show on screen.
We can't even have fun without chatters ruining the fucking vibes, ruining the fucking mood, you know?
We'd argue this is a collateral matter, not appropriate to get into improper impeachment.
Well, those are two different objections and a statement. So
Aw.
is it impeachment on?
What happened? They don't want to play no more? Okay, well, I'll delete my tweet too then. No, they didn't even delete the tweet, actually. Never mind. Not that tweet, at least. It's still around. Immediately closing out the fucking replies. Dude sucks. I hate that guy. Oh, that's their banner? That's their header? Chatters are dumbasses? Oh my god, what is happening to me? Fucking dying.
On a collateral matter or an improper impeachment?
It is an improper impeachment because it is on a collateral matter.
And the collateral matter is what he's saying about me.
Correct.
And the question is about whether he's taking this seriously.
Correct.
Overruled.
I got the Alex Jones cough.
Judge Maya Gamble comes from CPS, who has been exposed for human trafficking.
I love when he was like, no, I never actually linked her back to pedophiles. And then there is just a straight up fucking news segment that InfoWars did where he is linking the judge back to Child Protective Services and therefore pedophiles.
And working with pedophiles.
That's what you mean when you say you're taking this seriously.
I take this as serious as cancer. And, I mean, I don't know, you show somebody else's clip that they're always a few seconds long. Why don't you play the whole thing?
Mr. Jones, that's not someone else's clip, is it?
Well, I didn't direct it or produce it, what I'm saying. I mean,
You
it's-
certainly published it.
I'm not standing behind it. I have to see the full thing.
So you don't stand by the things you publish about our judge on your show repeatedly, day after
No, I
day.
said I don't not stand behind it. I need to see not just 5-second clips.
Well, we can talk about what you said before that.
Can you
and
play,
after
how
that.
long's the clip? Can you play the whole clip?
Mr. Jones, you're not asking questions today. You understand that, sir?
Oh, I thought I could ask to see a full document. If somebody showed me something, I could see what it was.
I
This
don't-
is a question from the lawyer, answer from the witness.
Okay.
Not the other way around.
The only thing I want to ask you about is not all the other weird stuff you said in that video. I just wanted to ask you about the question that I asked you, which you said, no, I'm not saying the judge is connected to pedophile and child trafficking. This is you taking this trial seriously and in good faith? That's what this is?
It's a 5-second clip. I don't know what you've cut off or on.
Does it matter? Is there anything before and after that that would make it great to show pictures of our judge on fire and telling the world she's involved in pedophile? Can you tell me the context that would occur before or after that makes that
I'm sorry.
great?
Why the fuck, like, what would lead you to unironically make the decision on your psychotic conspiracy network to shit on the fucking judge while you're being, like, while you're on trial for defamation and its genuine material harmful impact? Like, why would you ever even bring up the judge's name? Like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, is he trying to say is he trying to fucking like plead insanity or something? Like, I don't get it. He's just like, he's one speed, brother. You got to respect it. You know, he's like, he only knows one way to deal with it.
Excuse me, sorry.
I believe you. If you're only wanting to go off 5 seconds, I believe the thing is, the judge is the fire burning Lady Liberty. It's not the judge. The judge is consuming freedom.
Wouldn't you agree with me, Mr. Jones, that I sure hope some of your viewers are able to make that distinction that you just split on that air, don't you?
Object to the
All I know is-
stipulation, Your Honor.
Withdrawn.
Is that I take this very serious.
Sustained and withdrawn, so stop.
Where are you from in Texas originally?
I first was born in Dallas, then I grew up in a suburb of Dallas called Rockwell.
And how old were you when you moved to Austin?
16.
And can you tell the members of the jury why your family relocated to Austin?
My dad sold his dental practice, and there was too much crime in Dallas, and Austin was a safer city.
Were you still in high school when you moved?
Yes,
And did you graduate from high school?
yes,
Here in Austin?
yes.
And did you go to college?
No, I mean, I went a few years of community college.
Wasn't his dad like, didn't his dad do dental work on the CIA, by the way? For the record. Like, that's also the other reason why I think he's like an asset, or at least was being used a little bit. Because every now and then he does have like high level motherfuckers give him information, and you're like, what the fuck? How do you get that? His stories about his dad change every time he tells them.
Are you married?
Yes,
How many children do you have?
I have 4.
Can you tell us their names and their ages?
I've got, I need to say their names. Well, okay.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, there's
There are
the,
ages.
sure that there's
What's your take on his Bohemian Grove footage? I've already talked about it. Bohemian Grove is a place for like fucking conservative guys to, you know, do gay shit. Like do gay theater shit. If you didn't know what the fuck the Bohemian Grove was, like that's literally what it is. It's a country club to do like gay theater kid shit in. Straight up. I mean, don't take my word for it. Here, hold on. I mean, here, let's ask what Nixon had to say about Bohemian Grove. I mean, it's gonna trigger warning, you know, you're gonna hear the F word, but here.
As spring began to bloom in Washington, D.C.,
I know people that work there, like as waiters and shit.
President Nixon took the time to have an impromptu conversation with two of his close aides. H.R. Haldeman and John Ehrlichman were known by Nixon staffers as the Berlin Wall because of their German-sounding names and...
Bro, what happened to my man's hair? What is that haircut, dude? Yeah, they called him the Berlin Wall because my man literally has just a bricked up fucking head. I've never seen this is the most square fucking haircut I've ever seen.
their penchant for isolating Nixon from
You
anyone
know he's a cop. Like, I'm sorry, I know for a fucking fact that that guy is a cop.
who wanted to see him. The only problem was, this little off-the-cuff conversation was being recorded by the secret White House taping system, and President Nixon's thoughts, as well as those of Haldeman and Ehrlichman.
Bro, my man literally rolled up looking like this, dude. I mean, he just rolled up looking straight up like this. Do you have no decency? You didn't get your shit fixed first? You're really going to come in here like that? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. It's given Frankenstein's monster, given G-Man, dude. That's wild. Top G.
Would soon become a part of presidential history.
Let's look at Northern California. You understand? Yeah. You know what's happened to San Francisco. Just gone. It's clear over. I know that, but it isn't just down in the ratty part of town. But the upper class in San Francisco is that way. The Bohemian Grove that I attend on time to time, the Easterners and the others that come there. But it is the most crowd that goes in there. It's just terrible. I mean, I don't want to shake hands with anybody in San Francisco. Really? Well, it's a different set of values.
Understand that, like, this is a secret recording. He has no reason to, like, fucking hide the truth about the Bohemian Grove or anything like that. He didn't know he was being recorded. He's just straight up saying, like, you know. And for the record, that is what, why are we platforming this homophobe? Good one. So that's what the, I think, guys, I think we should cancel him. I mean, this kind of homophobia, especially from someone who was the president. I mean, it's really a bad look, Sweaty. I'm not a big advocate for cancel culture, but I think he deserves to be canceled. Anyway, it is quite problematic that he used the F word like that. But also at the same time, Bohemian Grove is just like a place where like conservatives and people in positions of power to be able to go to like a country club, basically. No women allowed. Actually, do they allow women now? I don't think so. Anyway, it's like a boys club where they could do like gay stuff and theater kid stuff. Where is it? This guy, someone in the chat said, this guy's gonna have a scandal break out about him. I know it. Anyway, so that's the Bohemian Grove. So Alex Jones like making a bigger deal out of it is pretty funny.
There's Rex.